Conceive, believe, achieve.
This is former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Paddy the Baddy here. You're listening to Combat Sports UK.
And you're watching Combat Sports UK.
Welcome back to Combat Sport UK. My next guest is one of the PFL's newest and biggest signings, Marlon Moraes. Marlon, thank you so much for speaking to me. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's a pleasure talking with you and the PFL behalf. Amazing. Very happy and excited for my fight November 25th.
So like we just said, it's now official. You're back with the PFL. Tell me, how did that move come about?
Yeah, it was great. You know, I had announced a retirement on the beginning of the year, and things wasn't going my way in the UFC, and I decided to make a move. You know, I was thinking about move to 145 and give myself a couple fights and see how my body respond. And talking with Ray and with the PFL, everything worked out great, and I have a fight, and my fight soon, November 25th.
And we know, obviously, you were a champion at 135 with World Series of Fighting in 2017. It was an amazing journey, you know, plenty of title defenses. So is there a sense of returning to an old stomping ground? Does it feel like you're returning to your old home sort of thing with this move?
Yeah, no, man. I'm excited, and I'm a fighter. I love to fight, and I love to fight good fighters, and I love to be in big fights, and that's a big one. And why not say yes, you know?
I'm sure there were a number of big organizations looking to sign you, you know, to their roster, and it's obviously now confirmed that since you left the UFC, you're now with PFL. What was the reasoning behind joining the PFL?
It's a relationship, you know. I have a great relationship with the all PFL crew, and I know them since 2012, so make a lot of sense to me. You know, I'm not suffering to get a fight. You know, I'm like not struggling. I'm fighting because I love, and I'm fighting for someone I love.
And with so many big names like yourself making the move there, do you believe that in the next couple of years we're going to see more big names, people, whether it's leaving the UFC, Bellator, whoever? Do you think we're going to see lots of big names joining the PFL soon?
Of course. It's just a matter of chance. When the chance is coming for them, they will make a move for sure. I believe they will, because and they are just not coming to the PFL because they are stuck in the contract. But I believe if they could choose, they would come to the PFL as well.
Well, one of your fellow Brazilians has also just recently made the move, Thiago Santos. I was just curious, have you spoken to him at all about making the move as well?
Yeah. He's excited. He just had surgery. I believe 2023, he's going to come strong, and he's going to be one of the front runners for that $1 million at 205.
Well, let's take a look at your fight now. You're taking on a well-known name in Shane Burgos. And what's interesting about it is you're going to be competing at featherweight, like you said. What is the specific reason behind making the move to 145?
Just don't want to suffer, you know, like kill my body with the weight cut and just have fun, you know, have a fun camp, enjoy, learn, and face a big name like him.
And what a fight it is. Obviously, Shane's such a difficult guy to train for. You never really know what you're going to get with him. So what do you make of him as an opponent?
Man, he's always there. I believe he's not that hard to work for, you know. He's always there. He comes to fight. He exposes himself. And it's just a matter with the smartest one and hit him before he hits me.
And how are your team going to prepare you for this fight? Do you do anything differently for every fighter, or do you train the same way for every fight? What's your method for training?
Yeah, of course, we work specifically to him. I'm going to get the sparring guys like him, you know, like guys that's going to bring the pressure, guys that's going to throw a lot of punches, guys that won't stop, you know. That's how we are working. That's how we're going to face this challenge.
And what's great is you're going to be fighting November 25th in New York City on the championship card. Kayla Harrison going for the $1 million prize. Obviously, the featherweights are at it as well. So how important is it for you to make a statement that day?
Man, it's all about the win. You know, it's all about being victorious. It's all about have a great performance. And that's why I signed with the PFL, and that's why I'm fighting November 25th.
And have you looked past 2023 at all? Are you planning to do a season with PFL and move on, or have you not really given it much thought? Are you taking it as it comes at the moment?
Of course, I wanna fight for that tournament. I love tournaments, and that's a great opportunity for me being in that tournament.
And I got to ask, obviously, like I've just said, the featherweight championship is also going down on that day. Brendan Loughnane versus Bubba Jenkins. Are you going to be keeping particularly close eye on that fight, seeing how they go?
Yeah, man. Of course, they're great fighters. I will watch anyway, even if I wasn't fighting for the PFL. And I'm excited for that one. I believe it's going to be a great fight.
Do you have a prediction for that fight out of interest?
I don't know, man. That's a close one, and I don't want to pick one, but I believe it's going to be one of the best fights of the night.
For sure. And obviously, a good friend of yours, Kayla Harrison, also going to make a statement once again. And obviously, she's the self-proclaimed queen of female MMA. Do you believe that she's going to be with the PFL for quite some time? Or do you believe that
I'm sorry, my dog. Yeah.
No problem at all. No problem. That's okay. I was just going to say, do you believe that Kayla Harrison could maybe stay for a couple more years with the PFL and maybe challenge someone like Chris Cyborg soon enough? Do you know if she's given that any thought now?
It's on her, she's a super athlete. She's an Olympian. So whatever she decides, I'm always going to support her. I'm a big fan of her work mentality, and I can't wait to see her perform. I think that's her toughest fight. The toughest fight she will ever have. She's going to fight Larissa. Larissa evolve, Larissa improve, and I believe Kayla is gonna face challenges, but it's for what she's there. She's there to face the challenges, and I believe she's gonna just perform better than ever because that's how she does. That's the platform that her as an athlete like to be. Fighting the tough fight, the toughest athlete, the challenge. That's where she's gonna come and she's gonna be victorious, I believe.
And obviously, you're going to be fighting in New York City, which is always a big moment for any fight. Are you bringing the family over for that fight?
I've been there. I fought there. I'm gonna fight there again, and I'm not sure yet if I'm bringing the family, but it's I don't know. Let's see.
And Marlon, I've only got one more question for you. Today, obviously, you're going to be going for the 2023 PFL season. You're going to be competing for the featherweight championship in that year. Obviously, with such a big cash prize available at the end of the year, are we going to see you in the final next year, would you say?
I would say yes. I'm going to be one of the toughest out there. I'm going to fight hard. I'm going to put on a show, and I believe everyone's going to want to see me on the finals.
Amazing. Marlon, thank you so much for speaking to me. It's been an absolute
honor. Thank you, my friend.
November 25th.
Night, buddy.
Thank you very much. Well, that is it. Magic Marlon Moraes is back in action with the PFL November 25th, taking on Shane Burgos in New York City. It's been an honor to speak with him. That's Combat Sport UK.